If you're from a low-income family, you will not understand how badly damaged your financial mentality is until you are placed on the spot. And for some of you, even when you're on the spot, you cannot just come to the realization that something has to be wrong with the way I think about money. Although that is what mindsets are for. They help you process information even before you get the chance to think about it. So I ask you, when money enters your hand, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? If the first thing that comes to your mind is to service your gluttony and buy things you know very well that you do not need, then you're responding to lack. Because you do not know when the next money would come. And more so, you do not have in you the capacity to replicate the process that brought about that money. So you come up with phrases to manage your situation. All die and I die. You only live once. Eat your money when you are alive. If I perish, I perish. And all of these things you do is trying to fill up a vacuum, trying to be what you're not. Now, if I ask you as a guy, do you want to become a man? You might most likely not even raise your hand because you know for a fact that even if you're not a man now, you are well on your way to becoming a man. It is in your identity to become a man. So the reason you're trying to look rich or feel rich is because you know very well that that is not who you are. So the reason you're trying to look rich or feel rich is because it has been fed to your subconscious long enough that that is not who you are. A cub is not trying to become a lion. It is well on its path to becoming a lion. It's just a matter of time. So why does that your if I perish mentality does not reflect in business or an investment? It's always in something wasteful or a liability. Let me even open a deeper wound. Do you know you'll be more courageous to ask somebody for a loan to buy a liability than to ask for a loan to invest in a business? You can easily call your friend, this FYB thing we want to do, Afan, I make una support me, I beg, I no get money. But if you have a business idea, you cannot use the same energy to call those guys and say, Alpha, get this business idea when I want to do, I beg, make una support me. Or could it be that the people around you would prefer to give you money for something wasteful than to give you money to actually invest in something? You see that the problem is wide. Now, I'm done with you. I'm now moving to your environment. And this takes me back to the statement I began with. You would never know how financially damaged your mentality is until you are placed on the spot. If you're from a low-income family, one of your first disadvantages is that you now know more poor people than you know rich people. So all of you have similar thoughts. The same way you prefer to lavish that money on liabilities is the same way everybody around you prefers to do the same. So if you tell them, borrow me money to invest in a business, they might reluctantly do it. But when you tell them, I want to do naming, I want to do this one, I want to do that one, please, if you should give me money, let me do it, they will give it to you. And anybody that wants to break out of this circle must be willing to contend for superior knowledge and belief systems. And one of the best ways to do that is to hit the follow button because I make eye-opening videos like this every day. Now like this video and pass to the next person.